Good afternoon, everyone. I'm John Geha, CEO of the London St. Thomas Association of Realtors. I'd like to give you an update on Matrix, our CoreLogix platform. It's been a long process through the last 18 months, as you know, and many of you have been updated that a little over a year ago, our current platform made the decision they were not going to move forward and upgrade their current MLS system. So that started an incredible process of learning, research, developing a new direction, a new guideline. We brought 13 other associations together. It is now a group of 12, and we made the decision to form the Ontario Collective. That started the entire process of negotiation. A very smart move on our part was to bring an outside consultant in, Kevin McQueen. Kevin guided us through what would have been 3 years worth of work and brought this down to just over about an 8-month period. Through that negotiation and that research process, we started looking at multiple options that we had with other platforms. We looked at joining an existing platform. We looked at a box that we could just buy the box and move in and roll out a new MLS platform. By doing some of the options, we would have been limited with how we customized everything to LSTAR, our rules and regs, the governance, the actual system itself. So we made the decision to form the Ontario Collective. That, as I said, is 12 other associations. We are the largest within this collective. There are a total of 5,200 members within the Ontario Collective. We control 34%. So a lot that was taking place over the last 12 months was negotiations behind the scenes to protect LSTAR and its members, knowing that we're in a major metropolitan area, that a number of our members and other parts of the groups of the association were in smaller markets, smaller boards. So we had to make sure that some of the decisions that were made did incorporate the fact that we were a larger board, and that we had 34% of the membership, and we're in a greater metropolitan area within London and St. Thomas and the entire region. So we continue to negotiate and move forward, whether it's the business rules, the governance, the forms, and the actual cost involved with this new platform. I am very excited to let you know that October 3rd we go live. It's been great to see a lot of you here in the building over the last couple months through the Matrix training. But it doesn't stop with what we've had here in our building. We have 12 videos that are up and available that Dave Marsh has created for you, and they are actually recording live of the classes that he was actually teaching. We have formed a room in this building, created a room for you to come in and make an appointment. This is our MLS room. You let Claire know at extension 246 that you'd like to make an appointment. You let her know what the issue is, and you can come in and sit down with one of our members, our team, that will meet with you one-on-one, whether it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Along with that, we're going to start our training in the lab, and that's going to go on throughout the year of 2017 and into 2018. It'll be training for our new members as well as our existing members on Matrix itself, our rules and regs, and our forms. The room that you can come in and meet one-on-one will be open through the balance of 2017 and 2018. So we want to make sure that we have every option available for you, whether it's the classroom training, whether it's the one-on-one, or the video training that's available to you. What's very important about this entire process is the Matrix platform is an outstanding platform. It is user-friendly. So I want everybody to make sure that you get on, you try. If you have questions, let us know. But don't worry that it's not going to work, because it isn't a functioning platform all over Canada and all over the United States. So the CoreLogix group, the Matrix platform, is an established, experienced platform, but the beauty is we've been able to customize a lot of this around the needs of all the LSTAR members. So this is very important that we move forward, that we work together. And by the way, if you have any questions, any concerns, please come to me directly. My extension is 242. So I want to make sure that I am able to talk to you one-on-one, bring you into the office to meet with me one-on-one, meet with Kelly and myself, however you feel you need. We want to make sure that we answer and address all your questions. There have been a couple questions that have been brought to my attention. What are we doing about mandatory square footage? Well, that is currently in conversation. As of today, it is not, the square footage field is not mandatory. It won't be mandatory until further notice, but what we're going to do is we're going to start training you on how to measure square footage. It'll begin with, on October 11th, we have our Harvest Open House. It's President Jim's open house. Jim will address the group that day, and all of our candidates for election for both the board and our executive will speak to the group that day. But what's important is we have a panel that of experts are going to come in and talk to you about mandatory square footage and how to measure. Part of that panel will be MPAC. We have RBC Insurance coming in. We have the president of the Appraisal Institute of Ontario that will be speaking. We have a real estate lawyer, Amy Dale, that will be addressing the questions that you may have. And we also have the home builders that will be coming in and talking to you on how they measure square footage. So you're going to have a wonderful panel of experts. From that panel, we will then create live classroom training on square footage. Once we feel that our entire membership has a clear understanding on measurement, then we will move forward with mandatory square footage. The other question that has come about is Connect. Right now, we are currently in conversations with 3 other large associations. I will be meeting with them shortly to talk about what we're going to do with Connect and how we're going to move forward. What I've also done is negotiated, just as yesterday, an agreement with List Central that we're going to keep List Central live, read-only, through the end of 2017. So we hope that that will help through the process of Connect. But you will be able to see live information on List Central through October, November, and December. We will be live on Matrix on October 3rd, but the information will be live on both systems. And as I said, with List Central, it's going to be read-only. So there's a lot of work that has been going on in this building. There's been a lot of work by our entire team behind the scenes. As you know, Jeff Nethercott, your president-elect, is on the Board of Governors with the Ontario Collective. Jeff and I meet with the Board of Governors on an ongoing basis. We keep our Board of Directors up to date with everything that's taking place. We are doing everything we can to make sure that your livelihood is protected with the most vibrant system available. But what's really important, if you have a question, call us and ask us. If you want to come in and talk to us, set up the appointment with the room or come into the lab for training or look at the videos. And then, again, if you want to talk to me directly, please don't hesitate to call me. And as I said, my extension is 242. What's really important about all this, there's change all over real estate throughout the province right now. As you know, REBA 2002 is under review. The province is looking at how we operate as a business. There's change throughout the country. In British Columbia, change is currently taking place. What's really important about this, we formed in the province of Ontario the Ontario Realtor Party. It is mimicked after NAR's RPAC in the States. And that's a very powerful advocacy for the realtors in the United States. We are forming this committee, and I'm very pleased to say that I'm on this committee, to make sure that you have a voice. I'm going to ask that you go to aria.com, go to the Ontario Realtor Party and register so that when we go to Queen's Park and when we go to Parliament and meet with our MPPs and our MPs, we have a voice. And we know that 70,000 members in the province of Ontario can really deliver a very powerful message. But we need you to register. So all the things that are taking place with MLS, all the changes that are taking place with our mortgage rules, or how we deal with agency throughout the country, we can go and speak to our MPs and MPPs with strength. The beauty is, we've been meeting with our MPs and MPPs here in the London and St. Thomas region. We have delivered our strategic plan to our municipal and our federal and provincial leaders. They are very pleased with our strategic plan because it's an overall value proposition to both you as our members, but also a value to the consumer. They like the direction that we're headed, and we need to make sure that they know that we have a voice behind us. So with all this that's taking place, please don't hesitate, ask questions, get involved, get on the system, use it, get comfortable with it, and if you have additional training you'd like to utilize, take advantage of what's taking place here in the building. The team here at LSTAR, we're here for you. You are the membership. You are LSTAR. And the relationship between us and our members and the consumer is vital, and we will do everything we can to make sure that we focus and support your livelihood. I look forward to seeing you in the building. I hope I will see you on October 11th at the Harvest Open House, and we look forward to a great event on October 3rd when we go live with your new MLS platform, Matrix. Thanks everybody. Have a good day.